Right, I need to ask you something. Do you use cotton buds to clean your ears? Go on, be honest. Because if you do, you're absolutely not alone. Pretty much everyone does it or has done it at some point. But here's the thing. There's an actual warning printed on the side of the box telling you not to. Now, I'm an audiologist. I spend my days looking inside people's ears, and cotton buds, they're one of the most common reasons people end up in my clinic with a problem that was completely avoidable. So let's have a proper chat about this. I promise it's not all bad news. First things first, I completely understand why people use them. You hop out the shower, your ears feel a bit damp, a bit full, and reaching for a cotton bud just feels like the right thing to do. It feels satisfying, doesn't it? It feels like you're actually doing something useful. And honestly, nobody ever told us not to. Most of us grew up watching a parent or a grandparent do exactly the same thing. So this isn't about making anyone feel bad. It's just that what feels like it's working is actually, I do say this kindly, but doing the opposite. Let me explain why. Now, here's something that genuinely surprises people. Your ears are self-cleaning. They're not sort of self-cleaning, properly, genuinely, cleverly self-cleaning. The skin inside your ear canal actually grows outward from the eardrum. So it grows slowly and continuously towards the outer ear. And as it moves, it carries everything with it. So dead skin cells, debris, dust, and earwax all the way out to the canal naturally without you lifting a finger. Which brings me to earwax itself, because I wanted to clear something up here. Earwax is not a sign of poor hygiene. I know it feels that way, but it's actually produced by your body specifically to protect you. It has antibacterial properties, it keeps the canal lubricated, it traps dust and particles before they can reach your eardrum. Earwax is, and I mean this, genuinely good for you. Now, for the vast majority of people, the ear manages all of this entirely on its own for their entire lives with no help at all. The problems only start when we try to interfere, and nothing interferes quite as effectively as a cotton bud. So here's what's really going on. When you use a cotton bud, you're not removing wax. In most cases, you're compacting it. The ear canal is quite narrow and the cotton tip is wider than you might expect relative to that space. So instead of scooping the wax out, the bud just pushes it inward, presses it against the canal walls, and over time it builds up a dense, impacted plug that the ear just can't shift on its own. Now, I see this every single week in clinic, people who've been using cotton buds for years, sometimes decades, who come in with wax pressed right up against their eardrum, causing muffled hearing, discomfort, and sometimes tinnitus. So that's the ringing or buzzing in your ears that just wasn't there before. And then there's the injury side of things. The skin inside the ear canal is delicate and paper thin. The eardrum's only about 2.5 centimeters inside your head, and it doesn't take much, someone bumping your arm, a child grabbing for you, just even a sudden movement to cause real damage. Now, perforated eardrums from cotton buds are far more common than most people realize, so not quite the harmless habit it appeared to be. Now, here's the bit that genuinely makes people's jaws drop. Go and pick up a box of cotton buds, any brand, and read the small print on the back or the side. You'll find a warning right there on the packaging stating that they should not be inserted into the ear canal. The manufacturers know it's printed on the box, and yet the product's sold with a picture of a cotton bud next to an ear, and we all draw exactly the same conclusion. So if you've been doing this your whole life, you haven't been doing anything unusual, you've been doing what almost everyone does. You just hadn't been told the full story until now. Right. So what should you actually do? And I love this answer because for most people, the answer is genuinely nothing. Let your ears do their thing. They're designed for this. The outer ear, the bit you can see, the part you can reach with a finger wrapped in a clean flannel, that can be gently wiped after a shower. That's it. That's honestly all most people ever need. Now, if your ears do feel blocked or full or a bit gunky, especially if you wear hearing aids or you're a fan of in-ear headphones, then the safest thing you can do at home is medical grade olive oil drops. A few drops of plain medical grade olive oil 2 or 3 times a week softens the wax and it helps work its way out naturally. So you're not removing it yourself, you're just giving the ear a little helping hand to do what it already knows how to do. It's simple, it's safe, and it actually works. Now, if you'd rather not mess around with a bottle and a pipette, there's a really convenient option called Earol. It's an olive oil spray, and it's designed specifically for your ears, so application is really straightforward. I'll pop a link in the description below so you can find this easily. There's also sodium bicarbonate drop option if your wax tends to be on the drier side, and I'll put a link for that one too. Now, if you're already experiencing blocked ears, reduced hearing, or any kind of discomfort, please don't try to poke around yourself. That's the point where it's worth seeing a professional. You can book directly with us and be seen with a minimal wait in a purpose-built clinical setting. There's a link in the description below. We'd love to help. And if you found this useful, please do give it a like. It genuinely helps other people find the video. And as always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of your ears, and most importantly, take care of one another. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.